Hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Austin, and today many have waited for the Gann fan tutorial, the new one, the updated one, the more accurate one, and today I will be giving that to you. So there's some things that differ from my previous tutorials, so hopefully you can follow along. I'll try to make it short and sweet so you can get your Gann fans set up and start trading away. So when setting up your Gann fans, you have to find a high and low, but how do you know which one is the most accurate? So depending on your time frame and your price structure, you need to find a pattern, breakout of said pattern, the bottom or top, and then the next swing high or swing low. So on the macros, we had a descending triangle, drop down to 3,086, and then a swing high up to 13,800, and we'll just say 13,800. So here we have two connection points. We can go ahead and delete this because it doesn't matter. So we have our low and we have our high. Now, the typical mistake that some people will make is they will start their up channels on their low and their down channels on their high. You need to square your chart. And what that means is you take a vertical from your low and a horizontal from your high, and that will create a connection point out here in the middle of nowhere. Now, it's called squaring, but in this case, it's a rectangle, is what it is. So now we have this price structure. Go ahead and delete most of these. And you can use your crosshair. I'm just doing this in order to better help explain it. So in the past, I would draw the 45-degree angles first. This time, we're going to start with our Gann fan. Now, if Gann fans worked 100% of the time, and they were dead accurate, the time you set it up all the way back here, everybody would be using them. But it's through time and price confluence that we can make it more accurate and more useful. So starting our down channels here, I know for a matter of a fact that the 2-to-1 is our acting support down here. So as long as you can make sure that there's no candle body closes below the 2-to-1, but just right on it, that is accurate. You can see right here, right here, right here, and right here, we had rejections off the 4-to-1. Right here, we found support on the 3-to-1 until we broke through. Right here, we found resistance. Right here, we kind of found support-ish. So now we're going to go ahead, get our trend angle tool, drag out a 45-degree angle. And in the past, I would match up the 1-to-1 to the 45. But this time, I'm going to reverse that, and we're going to match up the 45 to the 1-to-1, just like so. Now, from here, do not zoom in or zoom out. Make sure you do not do that. Now go down to your low, drag out the same 45-degree angle, put down your Gann fans, and pow. Now you got a symmetrical triangle. Look how accurate it is as well. We got two bounces right here. Boom. Right here, came back down, found support relatively. Sometimes it doesn't get right on the money. That's why on our stop losses, we try to give it some breathing room. So from here, you can kind of guesstimate what the most important supports and resistances are. So right here, we know the 4-to-1 is particularly a very strong resistance. Right here, we know the 2-to-1 is a very, very strong support. And based off of these two bounces, we're going to go ahead and mark this out. That way we can keep track of the ones that are the most important at any given point in time. So now we're going to go ahead and put our fib retracements on this. Drag from top to bottom. Now, that is if you're trying to get upside targets. If you're trying to get downside targets from a breakout, drag from bottom to top. So if it's a bearish pattern, you might want to drag from bottom to top. And one thing I did forget to mention, or maybe I did, maybe I didn't, make sure you turn log scale on down here in the bottom right. And as well, you need to go into your fib retracement settings and click the box that says fib levels based on log scale. And then from there, you're all set. You have accurate Gann fans, accurate fib retracements. As long as you know which ones are the most important at any given point in time, take good risk to reward trades off of them. Sometimes your indicators won't even tell you that it's a good risk to reward trade. Right now, I'm in a long because we are above the 4-to-1 Gann fan. But there's a lot of our indicators are saying, hey, on the lower time frames, we might see a pullback. So I do base all of my trades off of support and resistance. Indicators come second. So that's just the way I do things. Sometimes they work out beautifully. Sometimes they just kind of fail. But that's a part of being a trader. So did I miss anything? That is the question. I always do. So if I did miss anything, catch me in the comments, write the question. If it's a really good question, I give you an answer, I'll pin it to the top so that everybody else can see. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. I'll be live streaming tonight. And we got our new schedule on the way for everybody that's in Europe, Asia, and Australia. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye, guys. Hit the record button.